Dearest heart, we often avoid conflicts or even mentioning our feelings because we fear the discomfort it might cause, especially in relationships and even more so in new relationships. So, it is common to avoid conflicts by focusing solely on the positive things and ignoring negative emotions that need to be addressed. So, just to keep the peace between everyone involved. So, direct communication is not always something that comes easy through. It needs to be learned, and this is an indication for you to practice it. So, not communicating directly can instead cause the thing we fear from communication. So, if you keep repressing your emotions by not speaking up or not allowing your concern to be aired, those can grow into resentment towards your partner in unhealthy proportions. So, by avoiding discomfort or conflict instead of building love and trust, we build resentment towards the people we love. So, stand up and face your fear, and you might get to experience the calm behind the storm. So, the time to reflect upon what is bothering you in your relationship and what you have been letting slide. So, this message is an encouragement to you if you are feeling resentful towards someone to try and bring to the surface what has been bothering you. So, dear souls, know that miracles are about to take place in your life that will usher in financial abundance, better health, and new relationships. So, you are becoming a master of transmuting negative energy into positive. Your faith that everything happening is by divine order unlock a powerful vibrational way of living. And when you operate on this mindset, everything that you attract into your life shifts. Refuse to let anything lower your vibration and keep rising higher. So, the next phase of your life is about to be the best phase of your life. Call it all in and declare what you are ready for. So, you attract what you are in harmony with and you raise your vibration. And now it is time to call in the blessings that your heart desires. So everything can change in an instant when you upgrade your frequency and when you think, speak, act, and move as if you are already the person you dream of being, miracles will unfold. The world needs you, yes, you. Stop letting your potential go to waste because you don't feel confident or ready enough. So you are ready now. Learn who you are and unlearn who they told you to be. You are unique, and the more you recognize that. So, the wonderful, caring, compassionate, powerful, beautiful, attractive, giving, genuine, wise, open, receptive, loving, brilliant, strong, joyous, courageous, inspire, and amazing you became. And just in case you forget, your smile lights up the room, and you are way more than enough, and there is no one like you. Now unfold your wings and trust in your ability to soar the new heights. There is no right time, there is only right now. Change starts with you believe you can. You are already halfway there. Never be afraid to pursue your purpose just because you are worried about what others will think of you. So keep on being amazing, shine bright like a diamond, my child. So, my child, know that it is easy to keep waiting until you are ready, but it is going to get to a point where you realize that someday is today and that there is no right time. So ignore the fear of failure and jump when you need to. It is better to fail than to not try at all. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Learn from failure and keep moving forward. If you find yourself stuck in a cycle of repeated lessons, it is time to pay attention. Repetitive cycles are indicators of what requires healing and resolution within. The universe is not punishing you and it is trying to wake you up. Heal the core reason. It could be an old wound that has not fully healed, a negative belief pattern that is holding you back, or a toxic relationship that is draining your energy. Eliminate that vibration and those reappearing cycles. Make every day an experience with happiness and look at it as a way to shine your light with others. So, this is a positive energy exchange that what you give is what you will receive in abundance. So, have a faith in God and believe in yourself will help you get through these difficult challenges. Set the intention with love and light from your heart. A miracle is coming. You just have to believe in yourself and the power of love. Type 2222 to manifest and affirm a miracles. So, dear souls, know that someone discussed about you with their friends yesterday and they are very much impressed by your quality and admire your person to have you. This person you are dealing with is having strong passionate feeling towards you. They have been feeling energetically refreshed and super excited over since you guys meet. So they just can't hold themselves back in communicating how they truly feel for you, and the urge is really strong. Even if you are not in contact, it is possibly that they talk to you a lot in their head. You both could be soulmates or twin flames. It is a head over heart decision for you, both whether to move forward towards each other or let things stay the same. So, whatever the case, the strong physical attraction can't be denied. You both could be strongly picking up each other energies nowadays. So, your intuition is also on point when it comes to this particular person. For them, right now, it could be just lust or passion, but for you. So, it is also about mutual care, love, and kindness. It is a possibility that you have recently pushed them away or acting cold and distant towards them. This has made them a bit anxious as they can't really figure out what is happening behind the scene. Your connection is going through uncertain changes. So, for some of you, their ex could be trying to make a comeback their life or could be using manipulative ways to keep you both apart. But your love is stronger and protected by all negative forces. Your person is feeling a bit lost as they don't know how to move forward with the situation. But there is nothing to worry about. You both share a strong past life love, so your person will eventually understand this too and will make a move in due time. So, dear souls, know that the present moment is showing the path very clearly as to what has to be done in order to open that path for the future. Yes, a situation was night at some of point of time, but now it's not, and it is okay to accept situations the way they are in the present moment and act accordingly. So you very well know which situation has to continue and to be built and which one needs a peaceful closure. So, this situation has a very high purpose in your life. It's time for you to follow your heart and have the courage to call a spade. This situation is actually pushing you to choose yourself and your dreams, even though it might seem tough, but it is needed. You have to say things loud and clear that this is what you want to do. So, beating around the bush is going to help in this situation. You have to say it very clear, and there is a strong emphasis on that. This is a sort of a chance from the universe to you to do things differently this time, but you have to act differently. The universe cannot do this for you. You have to shift things and change things. All arrows are pointing at one direction. Up to you if you want to see it this time around or not. Let me tell you one thing, it is now or never this time. So when one door closes, a new one opens, helping you to see things and in a different light. Always believe in your heart. Even if sometimes things are not going the way you plan and you want to give up and let go of this situation. So, this is the time to follow what your heart is telling you and stop listening to the negativity that sometimes linger in your mind. Focus on positivity, pushing away anything, pulling your energy down. So, my child, know that. Don't be too hard on yourself for don't being perfect or going through tough time. You are giving it your all and that is plenty. So life is a wild ride and it is perfectly okay not to have everything. Figure out, face challenges, celebrate wins and love your beautiful flow. So remember the battles you have faced and hurts you have patched up. You don't need to be perfect. Challenges are part of the journey. So, feeling lost or wanting a change is totally normal. Trust that others feel it too. Be proud of your courage, acknowledge your strength, and enjoy your unique, amazing journey. So, keep loving yourself in life's beautiful mess. You are not alone in this. So there is great power in not knowing what is next, not knowing what to decide, not knowing how you will make it to where you know you want and need to be. So every given moment contains within it doorway of opportunity, and when you choose to walk through one. So you make realities available to you that were one invisible. When you do not know what is next, you enter the realm of infinite potential. So instead of trying to plan your life so safely and so successfully, you can begin to plan for the moment, the joy, and the journey. So instead of living an autopilot, you can learn how to continuously meet the ever changing, ever possible now. And when you finally admit that you do not know what is next, so you enter the golden vortex, the space between everything you know you are meant for and anything you had previously imagined to be. So, my child, know that life would not always go according to plan, but that does not mean that what is taking place is not supposed to take place. So, life can be completely unexpected in the most wonderful way, but what is meant to happen will happen. And sometimes that is not what you want, but it does not mean that it is not best for you, because it is. At the time you experience things, you might not appreciate what is going on, because you might think that the natural laws are against you, but really over time you will realize that everything that takes place is for your growth. So it is for your well being, it is for you, and what is meant to be will be, and this is the truth of existence. So you need to accept that sometimes your wishes would not be, but that is because something better is written for you, and you need to accept that your plan may not always work. So, because there is a plan much bigger than you that incorporate us all, and you need to accept the most important thing of all, that what does not break you only makes you stronger. And that is what the lesson should be. You must find strength within your scars, and you must search for light in the dark. And if you can't find it, you must become the light. And you must keep going. You must keep going. Try a new hobby or activity that got your interest. Practice mindfulness and focus on your breath. Write a letter to your inner child about how far you have come. So write an email to your future self telling about your dream and aspirations. Explore your neighborhood or neighbor street. Feed your curiosity by reading an article. Rearrange or redecorate your living space to create a fresh environment. Practice gratitude by listing things you are thankful for. Reach out to a friend or family member you have not spoken to in a while. Engage in activities you enjoy as a child, such as coloring or playing games. Create a vision for your ideal future and brainstorm steps to make it a reality. So, my child, know that. I hope you allow your life to be more than you ever thought it could be. I hope you press back on the limiting thoughts that have made you cling so tightly to the worlds you have already outgrown. I hope you will listen to the little calling in your heart that knows what is really true, even if your mind does not yet understand how it might be possible. So I hope you will consider that maybe there is more available to you than you even know to ask for. I hope you will let yourself be expanded to see that there are others just like you taking big leaps in the directions you always hope to go. But have just been waiting on the courage. I hope you will take nothing for granted. No lesson, no person, no place. So I hope you will see that everything was a teacher. Even the most unlikely of experiences was in some way there to guide to your path. I hope you will have faith in the fact that everything that is meant for you will find you, remain with you, or return to you, and it is only a matter of when. So I hope you will realize that when you ask for a bigger experience, you will first be handed the lesson that will grow you into the type of person who would have that life you want. I hope you will begin to see the purpose in what is seemed meaningless. I hope you will never lose faith that your happy ending is still there and still waiting. So I hope you will remember that is no desire that can be within us without an equal amount of potential to make it reality. I hope you will let yourself dream. So I hope you will let yourself consider more than you assume you would be able to have, not always in scale, but in depth and beauty and truth. So I hope you will know that no experience will be wasted. I hope you know it will all eventually add up. Most of all, I hope you will realize that the journey was the becoming, not the arriving. So I hope you will give yourself the chance to enjoy the journey while you are still on it. So, my child, know that. Even if you don't see it, you are doing better than you give yourself credit for. Even if you have no idea what is going on or where you are supposed to be, you are doing better than you think you are. Even if you don't feel it, peace surrounds you. You are not failing if you are trying your best. You are not failing if the results you want are not showing right now. So, even if decisions you make now affect you later negatively, in the end it will be okay anyway. Choose your truth over fear. Choose to step out on your own. Knowing that whenever you need support, someone will be there. Choose to choose yourself over anyone else, and what is best for you will find you. So, what is meant to be will come to be. Life is a rhythm of high and lows and in betweens, but it is all a part of your story. So, it all matters because even if something is not meant to happen, redemption and healing can always happen, mistakes always be forgiven. So, freedom can always be found. You are free to be whoever you dream to be. You are deeply loved through it all. And at the end of the day, what the matters most of is how we make others, beautiful people, feel. So, how we impact them, how we make their life a little bit brighter. Every moment we have with them, money matters, but not the most. Pleasure matters, but not the most. Connection matters. Memories matters, laughter matters, and you matters. My child, know that. Unconditional love is hard to witness when things are going well. It is not easy to spot it when you are in a great mood and all of life seems peaceful. Unconditional love arises in hard times when you are at your worst, when your perspectives are clouded by pain and your heart is weighted down by suffering. These conditions make it hard for some who feel emotionally incapable of catching you when you fall, but authentic love, limitless love, shows up to remind you who you are. To demonstrate resilience, love comes when things are easy, but unconditional love stays when they are not. To be clear, unconditional love is not a crutch to excuse mistreatment in a relationship. Unhealthy dynamics cannot foster unconditional love due to unhealthy boundaries. It comes from the few who may not be there for every hangout but show up right on time when they recognize a problem. We all have moments, days, or years where loving and taking good care of ourselves becomes an unbearable chore. In such times, lean into the support of those who can offer unconditional love. These are friends, family, and community who never make us feel burdensome and seek out ways to nurture us when we are not nurturing ourselves. Their unconditional love serves as mirror until we can reflect that some love within. When you find these people, be sure to play an equally steadfast role in their lives. Unconditional love multiplies when we show up to protect, serve, remind, and love each other at the most inconvenient times and seek nothing in return. Unconditional love says, "You are a mess, things are not going right, and I am here anyway, and I will stay and support you until you figure it out." So, you do not have to be the best version of yourself to receive me. Just as you are, so will do. So, my child, know that It is time for you to take the lead and feel comfortable and confident about taking that leadership position. You are more than ready for this, and you have the right skills, and the time is right. So, whatever you are being called to take a leadership position on, know that this is divinely guided and that you have the support from the universe to help you step into this role. So, Archangel Gabriel will assist you as you step forward in being able to develop and communicate your idea in this role. So, call on that assistance if you feel you would like this extra support. So make sure you carve out some time to rest today. Just relax and just be. Life can be hectic at times. There will always be a to-do list lurking, but it is important to just rest and be still. So resting allows you to recharge, but it allows you space to sit with your thoughts, to listen to your inner guidance, and to take notes of messages from our body, such as feelings or aches that may have additional messages. So you can tune in and hear so much more when you listen in properly with no distraction. So put that to-do list to one side and make this time a priority for today, even if just for an hour or two. Everything can wait a little longer. So, this is an interesting message as it is asking you to tap into your creativity within the arts. You may not consider yourself to be particularly creative, but there is always something you can have a go at that can allow your creativity and imagination to flow. If you are creative but you are feeling stuck, take some time to do something different and create in a different way. So, to allow yourself the spaces and time to create something new by channeling it through a different medium. So, if you are not sure of how to be creative, try different ways to let your voice and feelings flow through a creative pursuit. So, by tapping into your creativity, you are able to open up ways to be in the flow of creative, wonderful new opportunities and energy that flows into all area of your life. As with the picture on the card, she has her foot on the lotus flower. Being creative connects you to source energy and expand your consciousness while creating feelings of calmness and peace. So, my child, know that thoughts have run the show for most of our lives by telling us what is true, what is false, what is right or wrong, what is safe, and what is a threat. The value and accuracy of our thoughts either serve or diminish our well being. It is impossible to monitor each thought that crosses our mind. But we can monitor the story it creates with a little participation in your inner dialogue, and when you contribute to the conversation that your mind plays on repeat. So you will recognize that you are not your thoughts, you are the receiver, witness, and one experiencing the thoughts. But you are not the thoughts themselves. In fact, the story the thoughts tell may have little to do with who you are and what is actually happening. So when assumptions, projections and doubt rises, talk back to them. Here are a few examples of how to challenge your own thoughts, find your inner truth and begin to shape the narrative. So insecurity and I will never get this position. I don't fit the bill of qualifications. Awareness is that so, but they are thoroughly review my application and resume and were impressed enough to give me a call. So it is possible that I am exactly what they are looking for. So assumptions, it has been 3 hours since I sent that last week text. I guess the chemistry was not what I thought it was. They just are not interested. Awareness, they are probably busy. That date was so fun. I can't wait to talk again. I am curious to see if we align fear, and I will always be anxious around other people. So I am a nervous person and I am missing out on so much of my life because of it. Awareness, my anxiety is a hurdle that I will overcome as I have overcome many setbacks in life. So, despite the anxiety, I am capable of connecting and worthy of love and friendships. Affirmations are a powerful tool for rewriting your mind's dialogue. So I will leave you with one now. Affirm, I am a witness to my thoughts, a modifier of my mood, the conductor of my response, and the life force that sees past my mind's projections. So this month I am seeing that the person who you are dealing with may have recently gone through a breakup or from a karmic partner, but I don't think you know anything about this. So they have keep this low key and not go public with they have thought of reaching out to you because for one they do feel alone, but they know it is too early to contact you. There is a separation between them and also with you from what I can see, and these signs are pushing them to you, but they are resisting big time. So they think if they take a chance, what will happen? But again, I feel this person is wanting to take a thing slow to avoid gossip among us, their circle of friends, colleagues, and etc. This week, I'm seeing that the DM is going through a lot mentally. They know if they want to reconcile with you, they must put their foot down and say no to people, situation, and that is outside of their control. So I feel the karmic is manipulative and gets their way with things due to learn or conditioned responses from the DM. It is really up to the DM to turn the karmic down, and that seems to be the challenge this week. If they want to prove to DF, they must do it with actions. I feel the DF has already shown compassion to the DM, so the DM want to show the DF they truly do care. For some, they have broken up with you with hopes of reconciliation. For others, they are breaking up with the karmic, and the karmic is not letting the DM go easily. So, either way, it seems very challenging this week. For not taking a stand for yourself, for remaining silent, for every time you shrank in size to make room for others, for loving someone who could not love you back. For breaking someone hurt who actually care for you, for calling yourself a disappointment, for not being able to make everyone around you happy, for being a people pleaser. For staying in places you have long outgrown, for the dream you never pursued, for not being kind to yourself, for always putting others' needs before your own. For giving your heart in the hands of those who had no intention to hold it, for being so love-starved that you settle for bare minimum, for the opportunity you never took, for saying yes every time your heart acted to say no, for giving someone chances upon chances in hopes that they would change. But they never did, for loving someone who claimed to love you, but their actions only hurt you, for the mistakes, for not knowing the better, for not believing in yourself. So, for the pain you have inflicted upon yourself, for not forgiving yourself sooner. So, my child, know that. A beautiful new beginnings after a painful ending. You may have been in a state of grief, or you have been dealing with the end of a situation which has not been easy at all. So deep down, and you know this is going to work out okay, but it does not make the hurt or disappointment any easier. Letting your emotion flow is a key step to releasing them and moving forward. So, whatever you feel, just accept it and let it be. Very soon, you are going to see a new beginning in your life. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this will be something that appears in your material world. So, something you can touch or hold, whether you are just experiencing the ending or whether you are at the point of a new beginning. Take a moment to be still and speak to your spirit guides. So, they have got messages of comfort for you, and by communicating with them, you will feel more at peace and supported with this transition. So, your life belongs to you. It is not selfish to want your life to benefit you. It is not selfish to ask, what am I getting out of this? And if the answer is not much, it is not selfish to walk away. It is amazing to be humble and empathic and understanding, but you are not a martyr. So you are allowed to be first on your priority list. Your life is something you create, not something you have to endure. Yes, you have to work hard to create the life you want, but it is better than living an autopilot, letting other people decide what your direction will be. So I hope you step up to your life, that you realize that it is not selfish to want the best for yourself. It is not selfish to create a life that makes you happy, that is not waiting for validation from others. So it is never selfish to build a loving, beautiful home within yourself. So, my child, know that contemplation resonates to the quiet power that lies deeply within the soul. This beautiful ray of loving peace removes challenges and helps the soul turn to the higher self for other answers. It gently allows the peaceful tranquility of spirit to divinity step forward. It is in this very place where all true knowing exists. No need to do, rather just to be. I am living from the all, that is as the primary place of rest and comfort, and the soul finds its most restorative teacher. So it is time to go deeply within. Only you have the answer you seek. You are being asked to quiet the mind chatter and do some form of meditation for peace. Take the path of least resistance. It may be time to take a much needed vacation or relaxing getaway. Quiet and stillness will be best for you now. So, clear vision is the gift of seeing with not only your physical eyes but also with your spiritual eyes. The eyes of Ganesha symbolize the state of grace that is reached through your willingness to do your spiritual work in this lifetime. So, as you focus on your life lessons, you reclaim the true meaning of your being. You have the talent and determination to continue on this course before you. So, the eye holds the key to your higher consciousness and your gift of awareness. Look for the deeper meaning in ordinary experiences. Work on being more observant. Remember to live in balance with your physical and spiritual bodies. So take the time to look at your current circumstances from a different perspective. Free yourself from limiting thoughts and beliefs. You are receiving an opportunity to move beyond your past. So accept that the fear from the past, and even as you move forward, serve a greater purpose. Imagine yourself soaring above this current situation and gaining a greater perspective. So it is your daily ability to rise above the conditions that will benefit you and assist you in flourishing. Ganesha asks that you give yourself permission to be free in order to attain the joy that your heart desires. Now we are told by him all things were made, and without him not anything was made. That was made, and that I tell you is your own wonderful human imagination. So what is now true in this world was only one only imagine, but this is the greatest of all secrets, the secret of imagining. Something that you and I and everyone in the world should strive to understand, for the secret of imagining is the greatest of all problems. So, to the solution of which should aspire for supreme power, supreme wisdom, supreme delight lies solution of this mystery. My child, know that this week we started with breaking barriers, which was about really tapping into your core and recognizing how unlimited and powerful you are. So here we see the cycle continue and stepping things up a notch. Now it's time to tap in, tune in, and turn on that amazing inner power. So allowing yourself to not only feel the inner power but radiate for all to see. Be bold, be fearless, and go forward with what you feel and you need to. So, too often we keep dulling ourselves down for the sake of others or lack of confidence. No, not today. You are amazing. The universe wants to keep reminding you of that. In the hope you will take this on fully, you have unlimited potential. Never doubt that. So, dear someone, no. I don't know you, but I understand. I understand your hurt, the pain you conceal from others until it breaks you down. So, the way you think nobody could possibly get it, I understand your isolation, the way you cut yourself off from the rest of them because you believe the world would be better without you in it. I understand the scars that bleed when no one is watching. I am sorry for what you have been through. I am sorry you had to go through this all alone. I know how drained you are. I understand your tried laughter. I understand your fake smile and pretense. I understand the mask you wear for everyone else at your own expenses. So forgive me for I never know you, but I understand. I am nobody. Who are you? I am one of many, a drop in the ocean, a single voice out of thousand. I am nobody. Can't you see? I come from dirt and they are clean. I grow from obscurity. They were born with rubbish in their teeth. They shit out gold. I work tirelessly. I am nobody. Have not you heard? They hate that I have cracked their code. They had that I am not a wounded bird. I am nobody, don't you know? They clipped our wings at birth. We were not made to soar. I am nobody. What are you? They want you to be a cog in the machine. They want you weak, unable to critically think. I am nobody. Who are you? And we can be somebody too. So I may not show it on the outside, but I am sensing type. I feel everything too deeply. I will overanalyze every single conversation we have and constantly question if I said the right or wrong thing. Whether or not you hate me, I will say sorry without thinking twice. You could step all over me, and I would apologize for taking up too much space. So I am too nice for my own good. It comes from a place of deep fear and insecurity that you will leave me lonely like all the rest. I am well aware that my mind needs rewiring. Nothing comes easily, and I'm try over and over again just to be left disappointed. I may not show it, but I am a sensitive soul with eyes that cry a waterfall every time the seasons change and people I love walk away. Every word you say is tattooed on my brain. I feel too much until I overflow. Sometimes it feels like I am alone. It is tiring, always seeking for approval. So, my child, know that. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Can I thou speak Greek? So art not thou that Egyptian which before this days madest an uproar and leadest out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers. But Paul said, I am a Jew of Taurus, a city in Cilicia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people. And when he had given him license, Paul stood on the stair and beckoned with the hand unto the people. And when there was made a great silence, he spake unto them in the Hebrew tongue, or saying, So Numbers and the children of God built Dibon and Athro and Aror and Arthrod, Shophian and Jazar, Jobgah and Batnimaraha and Betharam. Fan cities and folds for sheep, and the children of Reuben built Heshbon and Eliha, and Kirtha Jatim and Nebo and Balmoon, their names being changed, and Shibmah, and gave others name unto the cities which they builded. Mindfulness involves consciously being in the present moment, balance emotions with intellect, confront challenges with a clear mind, simply be aware of your thoughts and emotions without being consumed by them. Let your decision be rooted in wisdom rather than impulse. So let go of all the ropes that bind your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned to really see your full potential within. Have an open mind and connect your own dots. It is important for an individual to do their inquiry. Think for yourself, or you are going someone think for you. A free mind is a free spirit. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God. If you want your all wishes comes true, type amen. And if you like this video, please do subscribe this channel.